Okay, y'all, continuing on with stage 6. Sorry, I had like a real struggle with that last stage, all those suspension parts. So let's continue on. You'll have better luck than me. Got hardware. Excuse me. Okay, we'll continue on with the chassis. We got a cross member cover, support, right engine support, and bottom radiator housing. So it looks like we need the bottom radiator support. Looks like this guy goes into this piece. Let's orient it right. Okay, we need a DM screw. Let's get it set up. This bad boy goes like that. It has a keyhole, so you can't mess that up. Goes in one way. Push it through. Here it's snapped through. Go ahead and start tightening. Both these pieces are metal. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, next off. Okay, flip it around and over. It looks like this. Get a CM screw ready. Where is the CM? A lot of CM screws provided this this stage. Let's get one ready. And it wants you to take the radiator flange. Looks like this. It has a hole outside and inside. So it looks like we want it facing this way. So let's get this lined up. And this screw. There we go. And now go back to last stage. We have this like this. And this fits right over here. You need some AM screws. Let's grab the AM. Are there anybody else? Is there anyone else on YouTube doing this build? And are they doing a better job than me? Let me know in the comments. This is strange. You would think it would seat down, but it doesn't. It just kind of sits on top of this frame. So let's get this lined up. I know World of Wayne does a whole bunch. He's like building everything imaginable in the scale model world. So much it's hard to keep up with. And I'm just a beginner. This is technically my first build, along with my Iron Man and my R2-D2. I have them all going on simultaneously. So like I haven't done one yet. So that makes me a beginner. I know some of the subscription services, they reward you that when you finish your first build, then you get a higher ranking membership, and your first pack on your next build, I believe, is free. That's pretty cool, but not all subscription services do stuff like that. Let's grab another screwdriver that might fit better. We're just about done. I can still feel a little play and slop. You just gotta kind of get it positioned. There we go. Like I said, when you screw these self-tapping screws in, it's like winding a spring. Let it relax for a second, then finish it up. See? There we go. That's why I don't like using oil, because I just feel like oil is gonna make the screws loose over time. But I could be wrong, you know. I have certainly not tested that theory. It just comes from experience on working on airplanes, where you pretty much only lubricate that which you want to be removed. But if it's going to be a permanent install, then I wouldn't recommend it. All right, where are we at? So I did the radiator support. I attached this to the frame. Okay. So now it should look like this orientation. And I screwed that in, yes, with the AM. So now I'm taking the cross member. I like that most of these parts are metal, you know, especially the suspension. Keeps it somewhat realistic, you know. Alrighty. And then this cover piece, which is plastic, fits over this cross member. Fits perfectly like that. 3 CM screws. These are the tiny, tiny ones. Okay, let's get these in. I think I need a smaller screwdriver. See, this is smaller, it fits, but it's somewhat pointy, so it doesn't fit down all the way. I certainly don't endorse one screwdriver over the other. These ones supplied, by the company. Work just fine. But after time, they will wear out. So keep an eye on that. And if you see them wearing out, then go ahead and replace it with something similar. What you gotta look is the ends here. Sometimes they wear a groove and they stop gripping. And then if this is too pointy here, you can probably get a file the tip down so it seats better. Let's just do the final torque on these until it does not move anymore. Don't over tighten anything. You gotta feel what you're doing. You gotta feel when it bottoms out. And there's no really need to torque it, you just bottom it out because it's a lot of tension, self-tapping, and that'll keep everything in place. So now let's grab this guy. It's facing this way. Need some more CM screws. Let's get those ready. And this fits like this. Trying to see where it attaches to. Magnifying glass here. Look closely. Okay, so it goes into these two holes. So we got our screw ready. It's going to be another juggling act. The suspension. Oh. Why is it hitting my radiator support here? Okay, it butts up to it. All right. So be it. That's what the picture shows. Let's get this started. Finger shape, you gotta work on your finger strength. Let's turn this and get some leverage going. Okay. It's a bit loose. Let's try a different screwdriver. There we go. What's the old saying? Right tool for the right job. All right, so we got that. Now this piece, 6C, the support. Let's position this in the right way, looking like this. We got two supports here. And they're opposite each other. So they come with a pin left. This is the front left wheel. So it goes right there. And you need some CM screws. Let's get some CM screws ready. Let's get these started. Then we could rearrange the location so we could get leverage and drive these home. This appears to be going in fine, right, just like this. And you can feel it where it doesn't go no more. Let's go tighten up this one, double check. Is that loose? Oh, that's all the way. Okay. I kind of jumped ahead here, but yeah, they wanted you to do it on the right side, which I did. And that is all for this stage. So let's flip this around. That's the right orientation. Just double checking one thing, just making sure my tie rod doesn't get secured. Okay, that looks good. All right, off to the next. That was stage 6, here's stage 7. I love their packaging. You know, this requires a lot of dedication, time, effort to package a product like this. Let's grab magazine 7. Let's move this here. It's a lot of reading to do. We'll get to later. Here we go. So we got a chassis K member, cross member cover, anti-roll bar, and end links. Looks like we're starting with this piece, and it's oriented like this. And we got some CM screws, A, B, C. Put these away, we don't lose them, they're not flying all over the work surface. DP screws, don't have a spot for these. A, B, C, D. Get that going, and we got KM, H, I, J, K. Alrighty. This piece, plastic piece, it's gonna fit right inside, just like the other stage. And 3 CM screws. 1, 2, 3. These screwdrivers come magnetized. My other screwdriver did not. But in this kit I bought, has a magnetizer in it. That's really helpful. Some people say, I've seen some places where you just need a really strong magnet to magnetize your tools. You could probably buy them wherever, not sure where. Because if they weren't magnetized, it would be a very tricky process. Okay, so that's set aside, and now we need the K member. This guy looks like it's like this. We got these pins sticking up in the back end. And this fits over. Like this. You line up the curves. And we need 2 KM screws. Look at the KM, 1, 2. Flip it back around, and it's going in these corner holes. Here and here. Hold that together. Get your finger strength going. Drive it home. Hey, Luna! My cat just came home. He's crying for a little treat. I'm right in the middle of this. Might have to edit that out, huh? But I'm just trying to keep my videos real, you know, but you also want to, I guess, keep them short to keep people interested in what you're doing. So now we have that done. So now we have the end link to the anti-roll bar. That's this right here. You need a DP screw. These look the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter. DP, A, B, C, DP. These are also tiny screws. So we'll take this, hold this together. Okay, and on the other side, let's grab the other end link. Let's get our screw ready. Did you catch anything today, Luna? This cat has caught, like, catches varmints just about every time we let him out. He didn't come home with anything today. Maybe he ate it outside. Because he knows when he brings him in the house, I grab him and throw him away. Okay, so we got that. And now we take the K member, just here, the openings this way, take our anti-roll bar, and it goes over the top here, and we got these supports, the last 2 bits of the stage, this one, and they have a guide pin. And are secured with CM screws. Get a couple of those. Get this going. This is not the best magnetized screwdriver. What the? Trial and error. He's your friend. Okay. A useful tip. The brackets 7F, 7G are symmetrical. To tell them apart, hold them with the arc facing you. The left bracket 7F has a screw hole on the left, while the hole for the right bracket 7G is on the right. Okay, so that's what I just kind of did before reading that. That looks like that'll do it for this stage. Okay. We do the right and have a completed assembly. Looks like this. Instruction shows these as silver, but they're not, they're black. And that's that. I'll be back in a minute.